Okay, next. Okay, next, handball. Okay, so this is our third topic for the fourth quarter. Okay, so handball. Okay, so sa handball is combination po siya ng basketball and ng football. Okay, basketball kasi pwede po natin siyang i-dribble. Okay, while papunta po sa sa goal. Okay? And then football kasi meron po instead of basketball ring goal post po ang ginagamit natin dito. Okay? So handball is an indoor sport characterized by its high speed. Okay? Where teams strive to score points by throwing a ball into a goal resembling those used in football, complete with post and crossbar. Okay? So, ganun po siya. So, ang objective ng laro is, the objective for the players is to throw the ball into the goal. The team that scores the most goals in a match is declared as the winner. Okay? And then, the game can also end up in a tie. So, ibig sabihin, para po makascore po kayo, so you need to throw the ball into the into the goal. Okay, excuse me. And then, kung sino po ang may pinakamaraming puntos or score na team will be declared as the winner. Okay, so ibig sabihin, paramihan po kayo ng points dito. Okay, and then pwede rin po matapos ang isang game na tie po ang score. Okay, and then next, handball history. Okay, so handball originated in Scandinavia and Germany during the late 19th century. Okay, so I am not sure if Scandinavia is a city in Germany or a country also. Okay, but handball is originated in Scandinavia and Germany in the late 19th century. Okay, so initially, the game was played outdoors with 11 players in each team and was called field handball. Okay, so kaya siya tinawag na field handball is because nito po ay nilalaro in the open field. Okay, so that's why they called it field handball. And then, indoor handball was introduced to Sweden in 1910. So, ibig sabihin, kung nagsimula ang handball nilalaro ito sa field, so inintroduce naman ang indoor handball sa Sweden noong 1910. Okay? So, doon po na-introduce ang indoor handball. Okay po? And then next, from 1938 to 1966, separate world championships were held for both variants of handball. So, ibig sabihin, sabay pong nangyayari ang field handball at ang indoor handball. Okay? Sabay po siyang nilalaro from 1938 to 1966. Okay? But after 1966, since 1967, only indoor handball world championships had been held. So, ibig sabihin, from 1967 until present, indoor handball na lang po ang nilalaro sa mga Olympics. Okay? So, hindi na po natin nilalaro yung field handball. Okay? So, next, field handball was played at the Olympics just once at Berlin in 1936. So, ibig sabihin, isang beses lang po nilaro ang field handball sa Olympics. At yun po ay ginanap sa Berlin noong 1936. And then later, it was showcased as a demonstration sport at the Helsinki in 1952 games. So, ibig sabihin, after noong 1936, pinakita naman po as a demonstration, okay, sa Helsinki noong 1952 games kung paano ba nilalaro ang dodgeball, kung paano ba ang tamang posture or kung paano ba ang tamang pagbato ng bola papunta sa goalpost. Okay? So, they demonstrate it. Okay? And then, indoor handball made its debut at the Olympics at Munich in 1972. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang indoor handball, yun po ang unang beses or yun po ang kauna-unahang beses ulit na nilaro sa Olympics ang indoor handball. Okay? At yun po ay ginanap sa Munich noong 1972. Okay? And then, women's handball made its Olympic debut in 1976. So, it means, yun po ang unang, uh, unang beses na pinakilala ang women's handball team. Okay? Nasasabak sa Olympics noong 1976. Okay? Next, equipment. So sa equipment, meron po tayong court. As you can see, very similar sila ng court ng basketball. Ang pagkakaiba lang nila is yung meron tayong dotted line, and then yun nga ang ginagamit natin instead of basketball ring, goal post po ang nilalaro natin. Okay? So meron po tayo ditong substitution area na kung saan if meron kayong papalitan na players, diyan po kayo pupwesto or diyan po kayo lalapit to inform the game officials na meron kayong papalitang player. Okay? And then, meron din tayong tinatawag na center line, meron din tayong sideline, and then meron din tayong baseline. Okay? So, the total length ng ng handball court is 40 meters. Okay? And then, ang width naman ng ating handball court is 20 meters. Okay? And then, as you can see, meron tayo dito mga dotted line and meron tayong solid line. Okay? And then meron silang naka-indicate sa kanila na 9-meter line, 7-meter line, 6-meter line, and 4-meter line. Ito po yan. Okay? So the handball playing court is a rectangular area measuring of 40 meters in length and 20 meters in width. Okay? It consists of 2 goal areas and central playing area divided by a center line. Okay, so the longer sides are called sidelines, while the shorter sides are known as goal lines or the outer goal lines. Okay, and then each outer goal line has a goal placed at its center. Okay, and then the goals are generally attached to the floor and have a height of 2 meters and a width of 3 meters. Okay, and then the goal posts are connected by a horizontal crossbar. A net is attached to the goal. Okay, so ito po ang ibig sabihin ng mga 9 meter, 7 meter, and 6 meter and 4 meter line. Okay, so the goal in handball are surrounded by a semicircular area called the goal area line. Okay, and 6 meter away from the goal. So yun po yung solid line na tinatawag. Okay, so only the goalkeeper is allowed in the goal area. So ibig sabihin, sa loob po ng 6 meter line, goalkeeper lang po ang pwedeng nasa loob. Okay, if you are the player, then you are not allowed to enter that inside the 6 meter line or the goal area line. Okay, additionally, the free throw line is another semicircular area or a semicircular line which is 9 meter from the goal. Okay, so yun po yung dotted line natin or yung broken line po natin. Okay, so that is the free throw line. Clear po? And then, the goalkeeper's restraining line is at a distance of 4 meters directly in front of the goal. So, yun po yung 4 meter line. So, doon po nakapwesto yung goalkeeper while yung opposing team is nagtitake ng penalty shot or ng free throw shot. Okay? So, the goalkeeper needs to be behind the restraining area or the restraining line when penalties are being taken. So, ibig sabihin, kung yung 4 meter line, doon po siya sa bandang likod nakapwesto. Hindi niya po dapat tapatan mismo yung 4 meter line. Kailangan umatras pa po siya ng konti. Okay? Papunta sa likod. At kailangan direct po siyang nakatapat sa goal post. Okay? And then, there's a 7 meter line which comes handy when a game is tied. Okay, so a throw off area, a circle 4 meters in diameter is placed in the middle of the center line. So, ibig sabihin, yung 7 meter line is doon po nagtitake ng penalty shots if in case na yung game is tie po. Okay, tie. Next, balls. Balls used in handball matches are made of leather or synthetic material and must have a spherical shape. So, the surface of the ball should not be shiny or slippery. So, ibig sabihin, kaya nga natin tinawag siya na handball because hawak po natin yung bola. Okay? Hawak po natin yung bola and then we need to throw the ball into the goal. Okay? So, kailangan hindi po siya madulas at hindi siya makintab or makinis. Okay, next. Typically, there are 2 categories of handballs. One made of resin and one without. So, ibig sabihin po ng resin is, yun po yung may additional na grip or meron siyang additional na glue para magkaroon ng grip dun sa bola. Okay? So for resin handballs, the circumference ranges from 58 to 60 centimeters and the weight is between 425 to 475 grams for men. Okay? And then for women, the ball circumference ranges from 54 to 56 centimeters and the weight is between 325 to 375 grams. Okay? So yun po ang circumference ranges ng handball or ng resin handballs for men and women. By the way, ang circumference ranges means, ibig sabihin po ng circumference ranges is kung gaano po nare-reach ng kamay natin yung bola. Okay? So ganun po siya. Yun po ang ibig sabihin ng circumference ranges. Now, for non-resin handballs, the circumference ranges from 55.5 to 57.5 centimeters and the weight is between 400 to 425 grams for men. Okay? And for women, the ball circumference ranges from 51.5 to 53.5 centimeters and the weight is between 300 to 325 grams. Okay? So, for non-resin is yun naman po yung direct na bola at kamay. So, wala pong additional na grip sa bola or wala po tayong ina-add na additional grip, okay, sa bola at sa kamay po natin. Ibig sabihin, direct po na hawak natin yung bola. Okay? So, kaya kailangan yung bola natin is hindi makintab at hindi madulas. Okay po? So, that is our third topic for the fourth quarter, which is the introduction of handball. Okay po?